Now, for South African Broadcasting Corporation's reaction to this court ruling, I'm joined by the Public Broadcaster's Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Ian Plaatjes. Very good afternoon to you, sir, and thank you very much for your time today. Now, we saw Bemawu's application being dismissed by the Labour Court. They say they're going to be appealing this. We've also heard from the Communication Workers Union saying that they are going to be intensifying their strike. How does this affect you and the decisions that you are to be making as the board?
Thanks, Tammy, and good afternoon to your viewers as well. So, yeah, we would rather much prefer Bemawu take the responsibility of representing their members more seriously and in good faith participate in the consultative process that we have established rather than in meaningless court challenges and misleading their members and trying to mislead the public in terms of saying that this process was not fair. In terms of CWU, we have responded to their demand and we are in discussions with them. As you know, we have extended the period by 30 days. The consultation around that has started yesterday, and I must say it's robust, it's fruitful, it's very engaging, and it's a pity that we had to force Bemawu to the table to be able to engage at this level.
You say that Bemawu has been misleading its constituents. How so? Surely if they feel that the process was unfair, that they have a right to feel misrepresented and underrepresented in this regard.
Yeah, it's one thing feeling that it's unfair. It's another matter when you know the facts. So according to the Labour Relations Act, a minimum of 4 sessions needs to occur within a period of 60 days. We have done 4 months of consultation, 16 sessions, 7 facilitated by the CCMA, where there was 2 independent CCMA facilitators that were conducting those sessions. You can't ask for more. The SABC has exceeded in terms of the requirements per law.
What other avenues has the board explored other than letting go of so many workers, 400 in total?
Tammy, as you would recall, when we started this process at the 2nd of June, we actually announced that there's a possibility of 600 employees that would be impacted by this. And with identifying alternatives, we have come up now with additional alternatives, such as freezing our salaries for the next 3 years or until we break even, maybe salary cuts. We looked at reducing leave as well as sick leave. And in doing so, we were able to identify about 250 million rand that could be saved. Obviously, the unions still need to agree to these alternatives. And I'm hoping that they might have additional alternatives for us to consider. In implementing those, we would be able to reduce the number from 600 to about 230. There's 400 employees that has received letters that could be impacted. However, we do have 170 vacancies, and we are encouraging people to take voluntary severance packages and early retirement. That number can be reduced further, and so the net impact could be less than 200 employees.
Unfortunately, time is not on our side. So much to still unpack this afternoon, but Mr. Plaatjes, we thank you for your time. That's the CEO of the SABC, there, Mr. Ian Plaatjes, in response to Bemawu's loss, really, their application to the Labour Court to have SABC board take back those retrenchment letters that has been dismissed.